Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital Early Weekly Spoilers July 29th to August 2nd. Drew and Willow tempted. In the upcoming episodes of General Hospital, viewers can anticipate a whirlwind of emotions and unexpected twists from July 29th to August 2nd, 2024. Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, and Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, see their loyalty to Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, will be put to the test. Also, they grapple with temptation, while Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watt-Rose, plays a dangerous game. Meanwhile, Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, considers her options with Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, amid escalating threats from John Cates, Adam Harrington. In another storyline, Nina toys with Ava Jerome, Maura West, so this leaves viewers wondering if Ava will trust Nina enough to reveal her secret about the medication. Meanwhile, Jagger Cates, also known as John Cates, continues to heat things up with Ava. And this is despite warnings from Jason. Elsewhere, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, finds himself in a precarious situation. His bipolar disorder goes unchecked due to medication changes on General Hospital. Lastly, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, remains determined to save Sonny from John's clutches. And this is despite her own complicated relationship with Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart. This week promises to be packed with drama, suspense, and surprises for General Hospital fans from 7/29-8/2/2024. Get all your daily General Hospital spoilers and news here at Soap Dirt. And stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. Port Charles has always been a town where lines blur and loyalties break, and it looks like two of the most moral residents might be headed straight for temptation. In a shocking twist, Drew Kane and Willow Corinthos are about to find themselves drawn into a dangerous emotional connection neither of them ever expected. As both try to fill deep emotional voids, this unexpected bond could ignite something that threatens everything, including Michael Corinthos himself. A friendship turns too close. It all starts innocently enough. Drew and Willow have shared quiet moments before, at the hospital, at the Quartermaine mansion, and during charity events connected to Aurora. But recently, the tension between them has shifted. With Drew growing distant from Carly, and Willow struggling to hold on to her marriage to Michael, both find themselves searching for understanding. When Drew shows up at the hospital to check in on a charity project with Willow, it's clear that something has changed. The way they look at each other lingers too long. The silences stretch too deep. Willow, who's always been the image of control, starts to realize that she feels more at ease with Drew than she does at home. And Drew, wounded, hardened, but still the man who longs to do the right thing, can't ignore the warmth he feels when she smiles. The emotional pull between them grows undeniable. Michael's distance and Willow's discontent. Michael Corinthos has been a man under pressure. His vendetta against Sonny cost him more than he ever imagined, and the cracks in his marriage to Willow are becoming impossible to ignore. The once perfect couple barely shares a real moment anymore. Willow's disappointment is mounting. Michael's obsession with revenge and control has replaced the tenderness he once showed. Even though she fought so hard to survive her leukemia and rebuild her life, Willow is finding herself lonely and emotionally at the Quartermaine mansion one evening to discuss a possible Aurora partnership with ELQ. He catches Willow in a vulnerable moment. She's alone, curled up on the couch, tears in her eyes after a fight with Michael. Drew offers comfort, a listening ear, a steady hand, and it's that gesture that changes everything. It's not about passion at first. It's about peace. Drew becomes the calm in Willow's storm, and soon, that comfort starts feeling dangerously intimate. Carly's instincts go off. Meanwhile, Carly Spencer knows Drew better than anyone. When she notices his growing connection with Willow, her radar goes off immediately. She doesn't accuse him, at least not yet, but she knows that Drew has a history of letting emotions steer him into questionable territory. Carly warns him gently. She's married to Michael. Don't make this complicated. But Drew, still stung by Carly's recent distance and her continued bond with Jason, insists that nothing's happening. Willow's just a friend, he says, but even he doesn't sound convinced. Carly's not the only one watching. Nina catches a glimpse of Willow and Drew talking quietly at the hospital, the way he touches her arm, the softness in her expression, and immediately starts scheming. Nina knows that if she can expose something between Drew and Willow, it could blow Michael's world apart. After all, Nina has nothing left to lose. A temptation too strong.
In the following days, Drew and Willow continue to find excuses to cross paths.
They work on an Aurora fundraiser for GH together, and their collaboration becomes charged with emotional tension. When Drew offers to drive her home one evening after a late-night planning session, the car ride turns unexpectedly intense. Willow opens up about feeling unseen by Michael. Drew admits how much Carly's distance has hurt him. The honesty between them feels raw, almost too real, and when they lock eyes, it's as though time stops. For a long, quiet moment, they hover on the edge of something neither dares to name. Willow pulls away first, whispering, "We can't." Drew nods, but his voice trembles as he replies, "I know."
But both of them know that boundaries have already blurred.
Michael walks right into trouble. Michael, oblivious to the growing chemistry, continues to spiral in his own world. His business ambitions and relentless need to control his family's fate have consumed him. When he discovers that Drew and Willow have been meeting privately for the fundraiser, he's proud, even grateful, that they're working together. Until, one day, he overhears a conversation he shouldn't. Drew is talking quietly to Willow at GH, telling her, "You deserve to feel loved, Willow. Don't let anyone make you think otherwise." Michael's face darkens. He doesn't confront them right away, not yet, but his jealousy begins to simmer. He starts asking questions, checking schedules, and looking for inconsistencies.
It's only a matter of time before his paranoia boils over.
And when Michael Corinthos feels betrayed, he doesn't just react, he destroys. The line they cross. The moment finally happens during a stormy night at the Courtemain Gatehouse. Willow, overwhelmed after another explosive argument with Michael, calls Drew. She doesn't know why, she just needs someone to talk to. He arrives without hesitation. They talk for hours, the emotional walls falling one by one. Drew confesses how lost he feels, how every part of his life seems like it's slipping away. Willow reaches for his hand, and suddenly, words aren't enough. They share a kiss. It's hesitant at first, soft, tender, but then it deepens, full of all the passion and longing they've tried to bury. When Willow pulls away, she's trembling. "We can't do this," she whispers again, but her heart's already racing with guilt and confusion. Drew, equally shaken, leaves immediately, vowing to forget it happened. But both know the damage is done. The fallout begins. The next morning, Willow avoids Michael, her guilt eating her alive. Drew, meanwhile, throws himself into work, desperate to hide his emotions. But secrets never stay buried in Port Charles. Nina, who saw Drew leaving the gatehouse late that night, decides to take matters into her own hands. She doesn't have proof yet, but she doesn't need it. All she needs is one well-placed whisper to light the fire. And when Carly catches wind of the rumor, Drew and Willow, she's left speechless. Her two closest allies, emotionally entangled? It's the kind of betrayal she never saw coming. What happens next? Willow will try to make things right, to recommit to her marriage, but her heart won't let her forget that night. Drew will tell himself it was a mistake, but his feelings are written all over his face.